So then how would it go? How would it go? Hello, Jen. Hello, Ron. How are you? Keep your distance, Jen. We won't be able to speak if you get too close. And if you get too close, it doesn't matter. I have one of my armed guards. He's going to stand right up, and he'll just stretch right on out. So if you get too close to my face, he'll make sure that the sexes keep everything at check, right? Your sex and my sex, right? To make sure that we're far enough apart that our noses don't touch, we have to make sure our sexes are touching. Well, at least mine, your sexes touch on top. So when my sex touches you on the bottom, and your two sexes touches me on top, oh, that'd be a lot of sexes. Wow. But your sex has one dot. So is that dot inside the circle? Two breasts, a dot on each breast. What do we do? Because God's fingerprints are in here. These are dots. What's the value of a dot? What if I have Spot? Tell Spot to take a spot and take a quack and take a walk. What's in the forest? What's in the forest? Wow. Hey, Spot, look. Open your eye. Send out some pearls. Pearls will shine in the light. But I can't see. So there's earlobes on the end. Let me look inside. Well, now you're breaking the tension. There you go. Hey, Spot, look inside. The bell. You see the bell? Are we inside 4? No, in French, 4 is the oven. Well, I feel it's hot and it's cooking. Hi, Jen. Did you just get here? Wow. I was waiting to get a spin. Do you want to see number 8, Chaldine? Right here. You see this? This here, and then it goes to this here. That's 1. And then you got this here, okay, all the way to this here. So, where's Chaldine? We'll put one of these at the end. Can that work? Can that work as 21? 2 of these, 21 each. 42, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. Don't forget, 42 is 21, is 89, is 56, is 84, is you, and you, and you. 54, everybody knows, is the love of the sun. 45, 54 from 101. You can go from 99, but now you're starting below. Start from 1 above, not from 1 below. Starting from 1 above, we'll get 3, 3, and 8. 338 days, 27 days left in the year. And don't forget about number 27, because that 27 comes from the Y letter as Yo 11, in which 11 is for number 63. 21, 21, 21, 3 areas of Y, and Y carries a center spot. Now, can I send this video out to anybody? Has anybody seen 1 or 4? I haven't seen 1 or 4 lately. But M has come to town. But M can actually be 1V1. Or is it 1V equals 4? V1 is your 6. V1 and 1 equals to your 7. V1, 1 and 1 equals to your 8. Your total over here is 719. Do you know why 719? Because these are all number 1s. But they're I's. The I's are the 9th letter is 719 equals 63, 1963. The birth of man. 1963. And the years before it, apparently it's in 1888, which would be 75. The 75 years they say that the devil will run until the other ancient one comes to town at 63. 129 are all these numbers in regular letters is 22 and 9 is 31. This one over here is 31 equals 98. I added this 22 and 9 is 31, but if I take 22 and minus 9, it's 14. So this will be 14 over here, 22, 13. Sorry, it'll be 13 over here. It was 1331, which is 11 times 11 times 11. This 13 will make this 18 more. This will be 116. It'll be all the initials of the months of the year, 116, 58, 58, the 2 angels. You see 1? When these 2 1s come together, we now have the channel. But we now have, look, underneath. What are these? These is the fleur-de-lis. I don't know which way you want to go. How low can you go? Well, just remember the letter O. The letter O is in the W family. The water is in the W family. When you say A, okay, you say A, right? When you say O, it sounds like O. the W letter. But is O the creator of W, or is W the creator of O? When you take two sides and you put them together, look, but when I do this, now I've just created a space. The space, right, look, imagine this space here is where the pound key is. The pound key, the web star 0 pound key, right, is right here, is right on this line. And I go, puff, and I now got the 0 where the pound key was. So where the 0 was, is that the real 0? Or is that the number 11 where 0 is? Automatically in the 11th position of where the 0 is the pound key. The 9 legs and the cat lives in 2, number 92. And I know it shows up in the B cards. Number 92 is the ace. Also 29 black. Also 92 yellow. And 81 of Phoenix Venus. Don't know why I said that, but I did. Now this video's getting out to the real world. Don't tell anybody what happens when 6 turns on the light. Ow. How we can turn them on, right? There is something else I wanted to show. I wasn't sure what it is. The number 1521. Now this number, okay, must be done like this. But if I turn the tic-tac-toe this way, this will not be 1521 anymore. This will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 5, 4, 7. Or we'll do this. And now what we'll have over here, okay, is we'll have 1, 2, 5, 4, 7, 8, 9, 6, 3. So again, in this world, we take out 3, 6, 9. But then we turn it again this way. And now we have to go 1. We have to, start over here. I have to start up at 9, 8, 7, 4, 1, 6, 5, 8, 9. 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 create 77 is 89, and 1 and 2 create the same. 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to the 5, because it takes 4 areas to 1 dot to create the 5 card. When you slip in the other 4 worlds, okay, and that's included because the 5 card is 2 and 2, 2, 1 and 2, but the 9 card is 4, 1 and 4. In the 18th letter, okay, as known as number 9, it's number 8 and 1 because the 9th one is in the heart area. And that's questionable, like I told you over here, okay, is it the pound key, the star key, split up the 2 worlds on each side. So that 0 becomes into 2 sides, it becomes a number 8. So it's all questionable, don't forget. Little coffee. Like I'm not going fast enough, it's 12:29, I'm talking about the same numbers, 1, 2, 2, and 9. Like I could have looked at the clock an hour ago, but I didn't. Now I see, like you don't even want to date me, and look how terrible I'm acting now. How's my hair? Well, you can see I got a lot of hair. All of them. All of them that are there. All the invitees, the guests. The rest went away. I lied too often, I guess. Anyways, no, the crown needed a little bit of room to breathe. So we had a little bit, and at the same time this, which is actually the X, if you take a look, it's like a peg at the same time. 46 and 31 is 77. Not only does it create 77, but this 64 creates its own 10, 10, and 97. 9 and 4 is 13, 7 and 6 is 13. Same number. Two star keys, okay, I connected here because everything has to be doubled over. So these become the army stripes the other way. Here's a star key, here's a star key. In between they came together to create the O. The O is not there. It only got closed because of number 11. The line here and the line here that was made creating this. You see the star 0? When 0 comes here, if it goes on an angle, okay, because there's a way to build 0. I want to just show you one way to build 0, okay? You can build 0 like this, okay? And you can build 0 like this. The minute you build it this way, look how much bigger this one is than this one. And you have no choice. So when you go to build 2 levels for an 8, you're going to leave this open area. So if the number before it, okay, if the number before it is a 7, you'd go from here down to here, and you wouldn't even touch this open area. So now the question would be, can you run a line here? Okay, I'm assuming not. So when you go to write your 7 down here, okay, now you have your shape here. You see your shape here? Okay, between here and here. I'm not sure where the line goes, because eventually there's a line drawn here. There's going to be a line drawn here. And there's going to be a line drawn here. There's going to be a line drawn here. And there's going to be a line drawn here. But you don't see all these lines. The only lines you see will be the top 2 here, and you won't see this one. But if it's automatically, okay, in a certain dimension, even without seeing this one, it automatically goes there because it ends up on the next level. See the way this 7 turns into the F and this 8? And don't use this 8, because if I use this 8, what would happen is if I would make a number next to it, okay, like this, okay, you would see 8 here and just a letter here. But in all actuality, I drew a 2. I drew a 2. But because of the 8 here in the second level, I'm touching all my letters together. Okay, this 8 shows up and blocks it. Or now what we do is we go C88. C88. That's the way we have to do it. We have to count everything we see. Okay? Wow, a 10-minute video. I just wanted to do this for you just for fun. It's just like this one over here. I'm not finished with this page yet. I'm probably going to throw it out. I tried to make a double flex 2. I try to make a double flex 2, and by doing that, a double flex 8 would double the size of my 8. When you double your 2 to 2 by 2 by 2 or 2 by 3, look what happens to the 8. It gets huge. Okay, so the world, the automatic, what has to happen to that 8 is it gets huge because it's automatic. Things must happen when we do certain things. Then there was what I wanted to talk about is the 7 world. Well, the 7 world is 6 and 4 is 3 and 1. Well, 7, 6, 4 says dog or God. Okay. AC power. The word. 7, 6, 4 is that thing. 7 is G, but it's the world of Oz. Okay. In Chaldean. 666. Okay, is 66. W, U, and V. 4 is DMT, which would be the Doctor of Oz, because it would be the R letter. And Mars, M and R together is whatever has to do with Mars. We are associated. Imagine this. Forget about what you think of the planets, but start thinking that the energy of however it gets into here through the spirit and however we think are adjusted inside the magnetic fields in the system that we're in. Whatever the system is, however the spirit works, however anything works, we are just not human beings. We are robotics. Okay? We have the capacity to bring in an energy. We have a capacity to put out an energy. We are blocked somewhere. Somehow we must be blocked, because it can't be possible the Creator put us into the world to always be down on ourselves, down and out at war. The only thing I know about Earth, I've never voted in my life, okay? And the only thing I know about Earth is I've never heard a good thing. I've never heard one good thing about this place, okay? I heard about love. I know all about love. I know about all the good things. But I really never saw it for a long time without having to fight. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So it can't be. It can't be, because I believe in the spirit world. I believe in the electronic world. I believe that we are a great energy, and we can warp our own shape. But we're being blocked. 3 and 7 cut corners, because 3 and 7, plain for me in here, the creation of your bubble world, 3 and 7, 21 and 10, 21 and 10, plain from inside the circle, 3 and 7, 1 on 9, okay, is, even though 1 and 9 is on the outside, that's your energy, your head and your tail. You're just twisted in between. You're that vortex of Taurus. everything's in these cards. If we take out these cards and place them all around, we can design something. And I don't have a lot of these yet, okay? But if you take these, okay, and cut out the inners or take a stick and cross them between different ones, we can make number fields by putting them like this. These are number fields, okay? Do you see the design in this inside? It's a triangle just like the rest. This is the smallest you can get, okay? Now you take those numbers and see exactly what the numbers are and just keep turning this. Put this into a computer and teach the computer what you want to do with this. This is going to tell you the cycle of something to do with our solar planet in these things here. There's two sides to them. There's three different zeros. Three different zeros is three different areas pulling a string of some sort, keeping us inside, keeping us balanced inside the star that we are in. Somebody asked to see one of my full around shirts. Lynn, right? You wanted one of these to throw around, Lynn? And then there's my 888, my ladybug, my little pyramid. You see the little pyramid? If I can become really small and go underneath the ground, like, who would do it? Become an ant, but become a human being, but only this big. Would you think you're less of a human if you were this big than if we stood on these planets even bigger? And so small yet to the universe? There's a lot of things we can do, but we're not. I was doing a little coloring today. Let's see what I can show off before I put down this video. I was mopping my floor. Never sure what to mop up off the floor, but so it's a little bit before my desk. So this is basically what I look at all the time. That's what I look like. It's right in front of me. And there you go. Now you got it. Right here from Canada, waiting on the future. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Jen, tell me if I can share this one, or did I go too much overboard? I forgot. Thank you for watching this video.